Hello everyone, I am Trupti Pandya and today I will be teaching you Element of Account Standard 11 Part 2 Chapter 5 Financial Statement of a Business Organization. In previous lecture we already completed up to question number 24. Now today let us start question number 25. Prepare final account from the trial balance and adjustments of Rajesh as on 31st March 2015. Trial balance of Rajesh as on 31st March 2015 is given. Debit side, drawing 12,000, purchase 6 lakh, stock in bracket it is given, date 1/4/2014. We know when in bracket this date is given, it means it is a opening stock and it is a 60,000. Carriage inward 10,000, sales return 40,000, salaries 1,20,000, wages 40,000, office expense 80,000, debtors 90,000, bills receivable 30,000, advertisement expense 50,000, stationery printing 6,000, machinery 90,000, building 3 lakh, furniture 60,000, rent 12,000, investment 10% debenture 1 lakh, interest on bank loan 20,000. Now credit side, capital 4 lakh, sales 9,98,000, purchase return 20,000, interest on debenture received 10,000, discount received 4,000, commission received 2,000, 10% bank loan 2 lakh, bills payable 15,000, creditors 70,000, outstanding rent 1,000. Now here below the trial balance some extra information given. Adjustment. First, closing stock of rupees 1,10,000 out of which market value of 50% stock is 10% more. Students, when there is in a question more word is there, then we have to use the calculation. It is not necessary because when more word is there, then calculation is not necessary, because our rule is there from the market value and from the book value, whichever price is less we have to consider. And so here 1,10,000 out of which 50% stock is 10% more. So there is no calculation is necessary. We have to use the less value and it is 1,10,000. So here calculation is not necessary. Unrecorded credit purchase 40,000. Unrecorded credit purchase 40,000. So there is a two effect is there. When first effect we have to add in a trading account debit side, add in purchase, because purchase is not recorded. So there we have to add in a purchase. And second effect, there is a credit purchase is there. So our debtor arises. So in a balance sheet, there is an asset side, add in debtors. Now, unrecorded credit purchase return is there. When there is a credit purchase return is there, then also we have to write first entry trading account debit side minus from the purchase, because purchase return is there. So minus from the purchase. And second entry we have to minus from the debtors, because it is a purchase return is there, so debtors also decrease. Unrecorded credit sales. When there is unrecorded credit sale is there, then trading account credit side one entry we have to write add in sale. And second entry add in creditor, because credit sales is there and at that time there is a, if there is a credit purchase is there, then debtor arise, and at that time our credit purchase, then our creditors are there. Sorry, here we have to add in creditor. And when there is a credit sale is that debtor arise, and so we have to add in debtor. Now unrecorded credit sales return. When there is a sales return is there, at that time our debtor is decreased, and so we have to minus from the debtor, balance it asset side. And here add a minus from the sales, because sales return is there, so we have to minus this amount from the sales. Outstanding wages, it is our liability, and so balance it liability side, right? And wages, add in wages. If in a trial balance wages is given, then we have to add here wages. 40,000 is given, then we have to add in wages. Afterward, goods destroyed by fire 10,000 and insurance company accepted claim of whole amount. When insurance company accepted whole amount at that time, goods destroyed by fire account, it is a loss of the business unit, and insurance company accepted, so insurance company account debit. Goods of 5,000 withdrawn for personal use, so drawing account is there, and minus from the purchase. Labor charges for installation of machinery, 5,000 wrongly debited to labor charge, and so this is the wrong entry is there, so minus from the minus from the labor charge and add in a machinery. Now first of all we prepare the trading account answer part. Trading account, there is a for Sri Rajesh for the year ending 31st March 2015 to opening stock purchase plus unrecorded purchase, it is given in an adjustment 40,000, 6,40,000. Purchase return is given in trial balance 20,000 plus in adjustment it is given unrecorded purchase return 5,000. 20,000 plus 5,000, 25,000. 6,40,000 minus 25,000 is equal to 6,15,000. Afterward, goods given other than sales. Loss from fire 10,000. Goods drawing 5,000. 10 plus 5, 15. 6,15,000 minus 15,000, outer column 6 lakh. To carriage inward 10,000. Wages 40,000 plus one adjustment is there. Outstanding wages 10,000. 40,000 plus 10,000, 50,000. Another adjustment is there, that labor for machinery installation 5,000. 50,000 minus 5,000, 45,000. And now in credit side we have to write buy sales 9,98,000 plus unrecorded sales 50,000, 10,48,000 minus sales return 40,000 plus unrecorded sales return 15,000, outer column 55,000, 10,48,000 minus 55,000, outer column 9,93,000, and by closing stock 1,10,000. We have to write that is it because calculation is not necessary, more word is there. So now credit side total 11,03,000. And when debit side minus all the expenses, then difference amount we get 3,88,000 to gross profit, transfer to profit and loss account. This amount we transfer here, profit and loss account credit side. Profit and loss account of Sri Rajesh for the year ending 31st March 2015. We know that in profit and loss account debit side we write all the expenses and credit side we write all the incomes. So first of all write the debit side all the expenses. First of all, administrative expenses to salaries 1,20,000. There is no adjustment. To office expense 80,000 as it is from the trial balance because here no adjustment is there. To stationery printing 6,000. To rent 12,000. Sales distribution expense to advertisement expense 50,000. Financial expense to interest on bank loan 20,000. To afterward credit side gross profit we transfer from the trading account 3,88,000 transfer from trading account. By interest on debenture received 10,000. By discount received 4,000 and by commission received 2,000. Credit side total 4,04,000 and all the expenses when we minus then remaining difference amount is 1,16,000 to net profit. This net profit we have to transfer to capital account. So now let us start the balance sheet. Balance sheet of Sri Rajesh as on 31st March 2015. Capital given in a trial balance it is 4 lakh plus net profit 1,16,000 from profit and loss account. And total 5,16,000 minus drawing 12,000 plus goods withdrawn for personal use. It is given in adjustment. So 12,000 plus 5,000, 17,000 is there. 5,16,000 minus 17,000 is equal to 4,99,000. Afterward, there is a non-current liabilities. 10% bank loan 2 lakh rupees. Current liability bills payable 15,000. Creditors 70,000 plus unrecorded credit purchase 40,000. 70,000 and 40,000 1,10,000 minus unrecorded 5,000 1,05,000. Unrecorded purchase return. Outstanding rent 1,000 and outstanding wage is 10,000. Total 8,30,000. Now, second illustration for preparing profit and loss account and balance sheet. Here, illustration number 26. The following is the trial balance of Dhaval on 31st March 2015. Trial balance of Dhaval is on 31st March 2015. Gross profit. When there is in a question the gross profit is given, then it is not necessary to prepare the trading account. So directly we prepare the profit and loss account and balance it. Salary 99,000. General expense 11,000. Tax insurance 12,000. Sundry debtors 2 lakh. Closing stock 22,000. Here in a balance sheet, it is trial balance, it is given closing stock. So only one entry in balance sheet. Now, bank overdraft 10,000, commission 15,000, advertisement expense 15,000, interest 5,000, furniture 80,000, building 3 lakh, motor car 1 lakh, capital 2 lakh 38,000, drawing 10,000, bad debt 6,000, bad debt reserve 10,000, loan 40,000, creditors 20,000, bills receivable 5,000, bills payable 15,000, carriage outward 4,000, discount allowed 8,000, discount received 4,000, general reserve 30,000 and cash balance 5,000. Adjustment. Salary outstanding at rupees 4,500 per month of 2 employees for 1 month. Second, rupees 2,000 being insurance premium for the year ending on 30/9/2015. Third, commission of rupees 3,000 is receivable. Fourth, calculate 10% interest on capital and 12% interest on drawing. Fifth one, calculate depreciation at 5% on furniture, at 10% on building and 20% on motor car. Sixth one, write off rupees 10,000 as a bad debt from debtors. Seventh, provide 5% bad debt reserve. Eighth, provide 2% debtors discount reserve. Ninth, transfer 20,000 to general reserve. From the above information, prepare final account of a Dhaval for the year ending on 31st March 2015. Profit and loss account of Sri Dhaval for the year ending on 31st March 2015. Administrative expense. Salary 99,000, unpaid salary 9,000, 1 lakh 8,000. To general expense 11,000. To tax insurance 12,000 minus prepaid 1,000, outer 11,000. Sales and distribution expense. To advertisement expense 15,000. Carriage outward 4,000. Financial expense. Interest 5,000. Interest on capital 23,800. Other expense and losses. Bad debt trial balance 6,000. Bad debt adjustment 10,000. Bad debt reserve adjustment. We know that in data there are TAT format is there. So here bad debt as per adjustment 10,000. Bad debt reserve as per adjustment 9,500. Total 25,500 minus bad debt reserve 10,000. Outer column 15,500. Discount reserve on debtor. Discount allowed 8,000 plus discount reserve on debtors 3,610. Outer column 11,610. Depreciation furniture 4,000, building 30,000, motor car 20,000, outer column 54,000. General reserve 20,000. And now credit side gross profit which is given in our trial balance, it is 5 lakh, a transfer from trading account. By commission 15,000 plus receivable 3,000, outer column 18,000, discount received 4,000 and interest on drawing 1,200. We know that all the incomes we have to write here in profit and loss account credit side, and all the expenses we have to write a profit and loss account debit side. If any adjustment is there, then we have to write plus and minus here in a profit and loss account. Now this net profit difference amount, here credit side of total of a profit and loss account, credit side is 5,23,200, and here debit side all the expenses we minus from 5,23,200, then difference amount we find out 2,44,290, and it is a net profit transferred to capital account. So this way our profit and loss account complete. Now we prepare the balance sheet of a Dhaval. Capital 2,38,000 plus interest on capital 23,800 plus net profit from the profit and loss account 2,44,290. Total 5,06,090 minus drawing 10,000 plus interest on drawing 1,200. So 11,200 minus from 5,06,090. So we get 5,94,890. General reserve 30,000 plus current year addition 20,000. Outer column 50,000. Loan 40,000 on non-current liability. Current liability bank overdraft 10,000. Creditors 20,000. Bills payable 15,000. Unpaid salary 9,000. Total 6,38,890. Now, asset side, non-current asset, fixed asset, furniture 80,000 minus depreciation 5%, 4,000, outer column 76,000. Building 3 lakh minus depreciation 10%, 30,000, outer column 2 lakh 70,000. Motor car 1 lakh minus depreciation 20%, 20,000, 80,000. Current assets, sundry debtors 2 lakh minus bad debt 10,000, 1,90,000 minus bad debt reserve 5%, 9,500, 1,80,500. Discount reserve on debtors 2%, 3,610. Outer column 1,76,890 rupees. Closing stock 22,000. Bills receivable 5,000. Cash balance 5,000. Prepaid insurance premium 1,000 and commission receivable 3,000. So total of liability and asset side 6,38,890. Now, explanation. 2 employee unpaid salary, monthly salary 4,500 and number of employee 2. So 4,500 into 2 is equal to 9,000, 1 month unpaid salary. 2,000 being insurance premium up to 30 September 2015 and final account date is 31st March 2015. Hence, from 1st April to September, 6 months are there. Insurance premium paid in advance means prepaid is there. 6 months prepaid insurance premium 2,000 divided by 2 is equal to 1,000. First 10,000 deduct as a bad debt from debtor and on the balance amount 1,90,000, 5% is to be provided as bad debt reserve. Now balance amount of debtor 1,80,500. Discount reserve on debtor provide 2%. So on 1,80,500 we have to calculate the 2%. So this way our calculation is over and our illustration number here, illustration number 26 is also over. Thank you very much.